NASA is launching a revolutionary telescope into space that will provide us with X-ray documentation of cosmic phenomena. It's supposed to completely change our perception of black holes, the explosion of giant stars, and even the nature of the universe itself. Hope is that this telescope that's going to be placed at a very great distance from Earth will reveal many new things to us thanks to this new technology. Now, this is very exciting because who knows what are we going to find there? It's kind of an eye-opener. Maybe we'll find places with conditions that are very similar to the ones that we have here on Earth. We already discovered them. Maybe there are others. There are. But it'll take us about 30 or 80,000 years to get there. Are you ready? Well, it is kind of far. This technological development, doesn't it excite you as a scientist? It stopped exciting me a long time ago. Technological changes don't do it for you. Nothing good will come as a result. How do you define progress? Man's attitude towards nature. That a person starts understanding that nature is an ideal mechanism and that the only thing that's missing is for us to enter this mechanism and to fit in it in whole and complete harmony. This telescope uses X-ray technologies in order to look into space. What do we need to develop instead of that? X-rays are good. It's an example of how much we can see through matter. Deeper in. An example of what? An example of what we need to develop inside of us. Were I to develop the ability to see into matter, like with X-rays, what would I see? You'd see the forces that are acting within matter. And along with it, you could reach balance. What kind of balance? Balance between the good and bad forces. You can't exist in just one force. Both forces need to be balanced. What force are we acting in now? The bad one. What's bad about it? Because everyone wants for themselves and they don't care about the other person, or that he'll have nothing. And what are we supposed to advance to? That everyone will have the same. That each will work forcefully against their own ego and then will come to balance. If we'd like to send something to space in addition to this telescope that will probably discover many good things, what should we send? I wouldn't send anything. Why? We didn't lose anything there. That's not what we need to invest billions into. And to hope for salvation to come from that. What should we invest in? Only education. Only. When you say education, what exactly do you mean? Because we're investing millions into education as is. Love another as yourself. We need to teach people at any cost, instead of all of these telescopes, instead of everything, for people to understand that our purpose needs to be in achieving connection up to the point of love, that unless we'll do it, we'll explode with all of our telescopes. Nothing else will help.